Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I will be explaining glitched attractions. Now glitched attractions, if you don't know, is this big FNAF fan game that's been released a few days ago, and it's kind of like this FNAF escape room. Find some things like get a code or something like that, put it in, get something else, get a key for example, unlock the door and try to escape in time before animatronics kill you. Anyways, no more time wasted, let's get right into this. It opens when the player is just minding their own business and they get text from their friend. Basically, the friend has been to the glitch attraction, they find it's crazy, it's scary, and they beg you to come over and see it for yourself. Basically spamming you and begging you to go. It does seem kind of fishy, but the player doesn't care and they go over and see it. So once you enter the place, the animatronics will take your belongings and you go in, you play the first few levels, you basically get the codes, everything simple. It's kind of dangerous, but you manage to avoid it. The third level, however, you play the minigame. Minigame's normal, but at the midpoint of the minigame, after you beat it, there's this weird kind of video where Springtrap or Spring Bonnie appears and he starts glitching out and begging out for help. And then it shows you the code, you manage to get out. Now, Springtrap obviously comes to the vent, and to avoid him or try to escape from him, you press the door and it slices his head off. Now, this is I feel like, the first weird point that happens, and people don't get it. So, when it slices Springtrap's head, the animatronic, which you might expect Springtrap's head to roll over the floor, but no, it actually just switches to a security breach. So to explain this, there's these things called illusion discs. So illusion discs are something from, I'm pretty sure, Silver Eyes books or some books, FNAF books, where it's these kind of discs where small devices where you place it on someone and it gives off vibrations and like waves, radio waves, where when it hits your brain makes you see something that's not actually what you're seeing. So for example, you get Jerry, you set your radio or you set your illusion disc to look like Freddy Fazbear. You place it on Jerry, and boom, you see, holy shit, it's Freddy Fazbear. Now, truly, if you switch the illusion disc off, then you see Jerry again. So, illusion disc is making you see Jerry as Freddy Fazbear, but Jerry is still Jerry. So Freddy Fazbear doesn't exist, it is what your brain sees. That's basically what's happening here. It is kind of weird though, because it's kind of instant. So basically, Springtrap's head is cut off from, like, the endoskeleton's head is cut from this body. So Illusion Disc is, I'm pretty sure, placed on this chest. So obviously it'd be disconnected. So the head is still, the head will not be a part of the illusion anymore. So you'll see it as what it's meant to be. You're still going through, you enter the elevator, and Minarina's cut the wires and you fall to your death. But you think you do. But no, you manage to get out of the elevator without dying. So you go through, you see something about Vanessa. It's a clipboard about the therapist writing about Vanessa's kind of health and well-being. Firstly, she talks about something weird red substance on Vanessa, which is obviously blood, and how she's been more and more talking about and hanging out with this guy called Bill, which is William Afton. And she's been acting very nice and weird to the employees and staff, but it's alright. So yeah, she's gonna be doing more tests next week. So now Ennard appears, which is it's probably a actual security animatronic. He goes in and you run away. So you're in this warehouse, you have to escape him, you manage to get your way through, you open the door, and you find a generator, you switch on. Now, if you find a key that's purple, and you unlock the door, then it opens up to a secret room. Lab equipment, like medic supplies, and all these kind of gadgets and doodads. You go in, you see the whiteboards that are kind of listing out instructions. Now, to basically fast version of it, Get person. Get person interaction. Attraction person, kill. When person kill, take out everything that's useless about them. Once they're useless, take their identity, put identity on animatronic, which is illusion disc. Illusion disc make animatronic person that's dead. A person gets phone or contacts friends, and then friends come to location, get killed, and rinse and repeat. Now, the reason why they're doing this is because there's this thing in people called remnant. So, how Vanny, the easiest way to do it is lure people into the attraction, kill them, take all the remnants, and try to contact more people to come in and then take their remnant. When you get the tape and you put it in the TV shows Vanny, and she's showing, hey, how to get remnant. You do some of these steps, you cut open the spine and you take some of the part of the spine out and you extract the remnant. Basically simple enough how to get it. And probably after the tape, they take its identity, put it on a animatronic, and then contact his family or like relatives to come over to the attraction and see how it is. When you finally escape the storage area and you climb the ladders, you enter the FNAF 6 location. When you finally do all the tasks that's necessary, you manage to get those pliers, you break free, and you manage to find the access point to the lair. So yeah, this is a computer where it has random, like weird and important files. Some of them are like about these charge stations that basically shows how you put a remnant in it and it gives it a lot of power. Shows William Afton's kind of body and what's left of him, and she's talking about all the damages and fire damage and the kind of spring lock damage that's happened to him. After you see all these files, Manny obviously comes over, um, kidnaps you, and then Afton, after a while, kills you. But the game's not over yet. You wake up you just fall out your seat in this kind of pizzeria area because the floors are party kind of floors, and you open the door and look at that, you're in the Night of 83 area where the Korean child was killed. So, to probably really clear this up, you're dead, and this is probably a symbolic thing where you are in the place where all other victims are probably being placed in as well. The game plays a lullaby kind of music box where when you're going through, you see, once you keep on going through the doors, you keep seeing the step by step about the children putting the crying child into Fripper's mouth and then showing that how he dies. After all that, you see the Fredbear plushie, and once you turn around, it's Fredbear, probably the crying child. Then it cuts to a security breach endo, keeps switching to a person and an endo, and it's properly showing you what is happening. The endoskeleton has stolen your identity, and to completely secure this, you will literally get an achievement called Replace, which is basically completely sealing the fact you have been replaced as a person, and now you're dead with unfinished business. So the conclusion is, damn, don't go to the place. But in all seriousness, it's basically a massive scheme where it lures people to go in, basically children, because obviously children go there, and it gets them killed, steals their remnant, and also steals their identity. You get killed, you're like kind of trapped there with unfinished business, like basically the victims of the original FNAF animatronics. Now, you don't have to completely follow what I have to say. Now, obviously, there are some things that are basically completely make sense, like the illusion discs and that, because I think most people have said that that's what happens. But like for example, about thinking if it's like completely staged, that the elevator happens. Now I don't know if that's actually a thing. I feel like it is, but hey, you can make up your own mind about that. And hey, there could be completely something a different explanation for this that I don't know yet. You can make your own video about it. I'm just talking about what I think happened. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and so make sure to actually play the game. I will leave the game link in the description below. And yeah, make sure to like if you want to. I'm not forcing you. And yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.